What's going on, YouTube? So today it's going to be a little bit of a longer video, but you guys have all really requested this. So today we're going to talk about, how to get your charts to kind of look like this when you first download TD Thinkorswim. Okay, when you guys do first download TD Thinkorswim, what you're going to get is something that looks like this in your flexible grid area. So in order to get this to kind of look like what I got going on right here, we're gonna have to do a few things. All right, but before I get started, go ahead and smash that like button, guys. YouTube algorithms love it when you guys smash the like button, and go ahead and comment down below. Let me know what other videos you want me to make. That way I can educate you guys on different things going forward. Okay, with that said, let's get right into it. So today again, we're going to talk about how to set up your TD Thinkorswim charts, and in order to do so, first and foremost, you're gonna want to go to www.thinkorswim.com. When you do that, it actually defers you to a different website where you can actually come down here and download Thinkorswim. So you click download Thinkorswim, and when you do that, you set up the software and you'll be able to use it as a charting platform, or if you're trading with TD, you will be able to use the actual software itself to trade with. All right, now one thing to make note of: if you guys do not have a TD account, most likely this will be a 15-minute delay when showing you the candlesticks and the price action. In order to bypass that, you guys need to fund some money into your US TD account and ask them to remove your your partially delayed data or whatnot. Okay, some people say that they don't have to deposit money, some people say they do have to deposit money, so that's something you're gonna have to work out with TD and call them and figure that out. All right, so once you download the software, you will come up to opening the platform, and the platform is going to look like this. Okay, now when the platform looks like this and you guys type any ticker in, your charts are going to be like this: black with a hollow green candle, and any ticker you put in, all the charts are going to pretty much be the same. Okay, now how do you get it to kind of look like this? Okay, so again, this is the flexible grid. What I have right here is my main window, and I have the 2-minute chart, the 5-minute, the 15-minute chart, and the daily chart. Okay, this is our level 2 right here. This is our time and sale, which prints what kind of orders are going through, and this is the active trader on TD Thinkorswim, which pretty much tells you where people are putting their buys and sales, and you can actually buy right from here itself. Okay, so let's get right into it and let's set it up. All right, so let's get started. Okay, this is what we're going to see when we first open up Thinkorswim. It's a flexible grid, and to set this up to make it look like exactly like we have here, we're going to have to do a few things. Okay, firstly, we're going to have to reorganize all this right here. Okay, so in order to do that, we're going to press this button right here, and it's going to eliminate this top bar. All right, once it does that, we're going to come here. First of all, we're going to put in our ticker. Okay, and this is going to pull up Baidu, and we need to link all this together. Okay, so this is going to be the red one, this is also going to be red, and this is also going to be red. Okay, now on the side here you have what's called tabs. Okay, and this tells you what's being viewed on this tab right here. Okay, so if we untick chart, you can see the chart's gone. If we press big button, the big buttons show up. Okay, so over here we want to untick chart and then go to active trader. Okay, so here we have our active trader. Okay, now what do we want on this side? On this side, we want to add two things down here. Okay, again, we're going to link this. Okay, so now we have 4 boxes here, but if you recall, we actually have 1, 2, 3 boxes up top, 2 boxes down below, and 1 on the side. Okay, so we need to add 3 boxes to the top. We're going to do that by going like this. Okay, and then we're going to link this as well. So now we have all this, right? So now we're starting to look like this. We have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and then the active trader on the side. Okay, so here we go. We're going to go back right into this here. Okay, and on the side here, what we want this box to show is actually TS, which is our time and sale, but we need to uncheck the chart. Boom, there you go, you have your time and sale. Over here we want our level 2. You press that and then you untick the chart. Boom, you have your level 2. Here we want the daily chart, right? So this is a chart which looks right. Our time frame is the 1 year 1 day. Perfect. Down here we want to change this to either the 5-minute or the 15-minute, whichever you prefer. Okay, so let's say 5-minute. Okay, boom, now we have the 5-day 5-minute chart. Here you can change it to the 1-day 2-minute. All right, so now you have this set up. Okay, now we're starting to kind of look like what we had here, correct? Awesome. So now what we can do is we can actually drag and move this around for it to look as we want. Okay, so it's called a flexible grid for a reason, right? You can actually move these things around and kind of get them to look at, you know, how you want them to look like. Okay, so that right there, we can kind of move this around. All right, so now we have our time and sales, we have our level 2, we have our daily chart, we have our 5-minute chart and our 2-minute chart, and here we can actually enter our trades. Okay, now if you want these things to kind of open and shrink so you can see the prices, all you got to do is drag this, drag that over, and then extend this price tag. Okay, so that will do that for you so you can see the prices. Okay, and that's that. So this sets this up, and then you have this. If you want these buttons, this join the bid, buy the ask, sell the bid. Okay, if you want this is limit orders. Okay, these are market orders, these are limit orders. If you want to present those, then you have to come here, press the setting button, and then buy the ask, move it over, buy the bid, move it over, and then you want to come down, sell the ask, and sell the bid. Okay, be sure to pause this video anytime you want, and you can actually slow it down in the settings down below on YouTube so you guys can follow a little bit easier. Okay, so now we can see that we have our buttons here. Okay, perfect. Buy ask, join bid, sell ask, etc. Okay, so that is as far as that goes. See, perfect. So now we have all that set up. Anytime we change this ticker, what's going to happen is all the charts will change accordingly. I don't know why it's taking a little bit longer, but there you go. All the charts are going to change accordingly. If we put Roku's going to change, and it's all going to be linked together. Okay, so that is that. Now, how do we get the charts to actually look like this? Okay, so what we're going to have to do is start on one chart here. Okay, so on our first chart, we want to change, you know, the way it looks, right? So we're going to click on this gear icon. We're going to go to appearance. All right, border up, we want it to be black. Border down, we want it to be black. Doji, we want it to be black. And then we want to fill up. So we want the candles to be filled, or it's your preference. You can have it hollow if you wish. I like them filled up. Okay, and then the next thing we want to do is change the background color. I changed the background color to this one right here. All right, so now it's white. And then these volume bars, I put color as symbol ticks. Okay, so this gives us the colors. All right, perfect. So now we press apply, press OK, and here we go. We're starting to already look better. Okay, so that's what we got there, right? Now, the next thing you guys need to do is start adding your studies. And what studies do I have? Okay, so for, you know, all my charts, the main studies I have is the exponential moving average. The first one we have, we're going to put it in here, exponential. We're going to go to settings. We're going to change this number to 20. We're going to change the color to whatever color you prefer. You're going to press OK and apply. So there you go. You have your 20-day moving average. Sorry, 20 moving average, exponential moving average. The next one you want to add is go to studies, and then you want to add the simple moving average. All right, simple moving average. This one we're going to change the number to 50. We're going to change the color to blue. Okay, and that's the 50 moving average. We're going to press apply. Boom, we have that line. We're going to add another simple moving average. This one we're going to put to 200. And then we're going to change this color to ensure that we know the difference between every single line on our chart. We're going to press OK. Boom, we have the 200 moving average. All right, perfect. So we have 3 lines. Our background is, you know, the color that we want, and we're starting to set this up a lot better. Okay, so that's right there. That's all set up. Next thing we want to do is go to studies, edit studies, and then search for average volume or volume average. Okay, add this here, and then what you want to do is go to settings, And then your average volume line on this tab right here, you're going to want to change the color because this color matches the background. So we're going to change the color to black, press OK, press OK, press OK. Now you have 2 volume bars. You don't want 2 volume bars. It's repeating the exact same thing, but I prefer this one better because it actually gives you this line where you can gauge what the average volume is. So we're going to go to settings, we're going to go to equities, and we're going to untick show volume subgraph. Press apply, press OK. There you go. That volume is gone. Okay. Now everything is set up perfectly. What you're going to want to do is come down here to studies. You're going to save study set and name it whatever you want. Press save, and then you're going to come to style. You're going to save style and name it whatever you want. All right. And then press save. You can actually do include patterns and study sets. Okay, this will do everything for you. This will save the entire thing. So for example, if we name this sample 1 and then we press this, we press save, we can actually now come over to right here because we're gonna have to repeat that entire process. That's time consuming. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to style, we're gonna load style set, and we're gonna click sample 1. And there you go, boom, we repeated it. Now the only thing it does, it actually saves your time frame. So you're gonna wanna change this to the time frame you had before, all right? And there we go. Now this is on the 5 minute. We can literally come back up here, do the same thing, load style, sample 1, all right? And all we gotta do is change the date, the time frame again. So we want to look at the 6 month, 1 day, right? And there we go, that's what we got. Now, as you can see, the candles are pressed up right against this chart. Some people don't like that. Some people want to give it some room. What you could do is go to appearance, you go to time axis, and then bars to the right, you can keep it anywhere from, I would say maybe 10 to 15. Okay, so let's press 15, let's press apply, and boom, there we go. We can see some movement to the side. There's some empty space. So again, we're gonna have to save this. Right, sample 1, include studies and patterns, save. Do you want to overwrite? Yes. There we go. So then we go back and we load sample 1. Boom, we have this nice gap. We go to style, load sample 1, and boom, we got that nice gap. We just have to change the time frame again. Here we are. Okay. This is how I set up my charts. So now when the market is open, all these boxes are going to be active and you're going to be able to see the time and sales, the level 2, and the 2 minute, 5 minute, whatever you guys prefer. Okay. So that's exactly how I set up all my charts. Now with my swing trading, when I'm looking at swing trading, I have a separate chart on the side. Okay. And that separate chart kind of looks like this. Again, it's the exact same thing. It's just one chart, and all I've really done, I have the exact same studies, the 20, the 50, and the 200 moving average. Settings are all the same. Okay, so that's as far as setting up your charts and having them look like this. Okay, now for those that are intraday day trading and are not really focused on swing trading and want to day trade a lot more, you guys want to add a few other things to your chart. Okay, so one thing here, you want to add pivot points. All right, and then here on pivot points, you want to go to study, and then on R3 you want to press show plot. On S3 you want to press show plot. You want to press OK. The next thing you want to add is vwap. All right, vwap, go to settings. On the upper band you want to untick show plot, and on the lower band you want to untick show plot. Okay, this is the only line we want, vwap. And what I like to do is put this on a dashed line, change the color to black. This way I'm aware, or gray, or some darker color. This way I'm aware that it's my vwap. We press OK. Boom, there we go. We have this gray line in here. That is our vwap. Okay. All right, so that's exactly how you set everything up. Now, this is the pivot points that I was referring to, and this is my vwap. All right, guys, so I've added the vwap. Here we have the pivot points, which is pretty vital to when it comes to trading. Pivot points are something I use for day trading. Those of you guys that are day trading, you're going to want to have this on your charts, okay? And the same thing for vwap. Now, the 2 minute chart, obviously, when you have all these settings, all these studies can look a little busy, but make sure you're understanding what each line is, and you're well aware of what it is actually on your chart, so you don't get too confused. Okay, so that's pretty much how you set up your charts. If you guys want more in-depth detail, anything else on TD Think or Swim, make sure you leave a comment down below, and I'll be sure to go through it and make videos accordingly for you guys. But before I let you guys know, make sure you guys like the video down below, comment, share this with your friends, and remember that every Thursday I do go live here on YouTube for you guys for a pre-market analysis on what's going on in the market and what we can really do that day going forward, and you guys can ask me any questions you guys want. All right guys, thank you guys always for watching. Make sure you comment down below, like, and I'll appreciate it. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day.